I feel like absolute trash at the moment. I was going to skip this week. I've come down with a cold, but you know what? Nothing could stop the devlog time. So over the last week, what have we been working on? Well, a few interesting things. Mostly all new things. It's kind of a nice change. I've been working on old stuff for quite a while. Kind of nice to work on some new stuff, so I think let's start off with the stuff Chair's added. Thanks to Girls Remix, we have ended up with 2 new riders. The first one is Henry's? Eins? Is it Eins? I think it's Eins. Either way, I believe it's the German word for number 1. This is the new rider that's going to appear in the next Girls Remix. I'm actually kind of excited about this. As I said, Chair did this one. My first time actually seeing it in game. I think this turned out pretty cool. Might though edit the eyes though. The rest of it, I think Chair's done an amazing job. The other new one for Girls Remix is... You know what? I'm not going to pronounce that just in case YouTube doesn't like that word. But this is essentially a evil version of Kamen Rider Them. Kind of like how Ryuki has Ryuga. Them now has this new one. Now, I think Chair did a pretty decent job at matching the old texture style. But eventually we are going to have to come back and update all of the Ryuki riders. So I think this needs work, but that's not Chair's fault. That's past me's fault. And thanks to Andrew, we have... Did I not download it? Okay, I should have it downloaded now. So thanks to Andrew, we have... Is it Carnis? Is Carnis? I'm just going to call this C3. Yay! And it has a cape. You have no idea how much they struggled to get this cape working. Well, considering as they were done by other members of the team, what have I been doing? I updated Zets. Zets now has a more accurate texture. You might be wondering, why did I update this? Well, I made the original Zets texture before Zets actually aired and before we got proper reference images for it. So I've been wanting to update this ever since. Give it a more accurate back. And I felt whilst I'm starting to do 3D, I might as well give Zeds 3D. So let me know. What do you think about this? And we also have 3D Nox Knight. I can't remember if I showed Nox Knight last time. If not, it's 3D now. And we didn't just update the base forms. Now, I didn't update Transform. Now, technically, I did update Transform. I just kind of forgot to hit save and lost the file. But now I need to redo it. But we have Wing, Stream. I can never sure with how this one's pronounced. Machinery, Projection, Recovery, Barrier, Wonder, and Gravity. Now, I've got to thank Chair again. As I said, I was procrastinating after I kind of messed up Transform. But thanks to Chair, we got Projection, Recovery, Barrier, Wonder, and Gravity updated. Actually, you know what? Whilst I have Wonder, let me show you something else. This is a new effect I am experimenting with. I've currently called it Wonder, and I'm not going to actually use this, the painting as the image. That's just a placeholder. Because I thought it would look cool. Let me know, does it look cool? But what does this effect do? Now if I hit V, I grow. And if I shift and hit V, I shrink. I'm sorry, I think this is really cool. And whilst Chair was helping me with Zets, we also got 2 new forms. We also got Plasma. Yeah, I'm already excited to see how this works in this week's episode. And... Probably should have put a spoiler warning. I have been working on the rider kicks. Apart from the fact they now look slightly cooler, I don't know, the gust and that, I think that looks cool. I've actually changed the way they work. Previously, they worked as just a normal attack, but now I have added a unique damage type for them. Now, what does that mean? It means if somebody would rider kick, you would get... Did I just rider kick every armor stand as well? I really need to start making backups of this world just in case anything goes wrong. But either way, if you've enjoyed this for even a split second, please do consider hitting the like button and subscribing if you're not already. I am doing everything in my power not to have a coughing fit, so for this episode, I would really appreciate if everyone could just put in the comment section below, get well soon. So until next time, goodbye.